Welcome back to another video. We're jumping into PUBG Mobile once again. We got our second video, at least as of late. I used to stream it at least a couple times back in the day, over a year ago by now. So we're trying to get into it a little bit here, just going like super try hard mode. We created a new series called the Daily Dub, which I don't actually post every day because that would just be too much work with all the other games I play and things like that. But we're calling it the Daily Dub, and we're just trying to get dubs playing all the different game modes, all the different maps, all the different view modes like third person or first person. And so we're jumping into the second map here. I don't really know how to say the map names, but we're jumping into Miramar here, we'll call it. Hopefully that's at least close enough. But obviously you get the point if you play PUBG. I'm sure you know. You probably know better than me, which a lot of you guys have pointed out since the last video, which was our first PUBG game in like over a year. So a lot of you guys told me it was pretty cringe to watch. The gameplay was pretty horrible. I appreciate the feedback. I definitely want to hear that honesty. It'll only make me better in the long run. But just to throw out my excuse, man, it's, first PUBG game in like over a year, playing on a new device here, just getting used to it. You see, we are starting to customize our controls in this video. We just edited that left side fire button for more of a claw setup. It does kind of take up a bit of the screen there. I'm not sure if you can adjust the opacity of the controls. I'm guessing you might be able to, but I don't know. That's obviously something I can check, but not going to be checking in this video since we're recording commentary after the fact, like I mentioned in the first episode. These are going to be like super try-hard videos where I record the gameplay separately from the commentary. And so when I'm recording the gameplay, I can just literally focus on what I'm doing. And so I think that pretty much covers the intro here. We're not going to talk through the whole thing. We'll just kind of interject. And so we're just running over. I was going to loot that area that I landed in, but I saw somebody firing over this way, and so we're just running up that way, trying to engage them here. And so we'll see if we can pick them off with the pistol. All right, there we go. Pretty good snipe there with the R45, I guess. Now we're moving up to the house. I'm pretty sure there was some other action here. I don't remember exactly. Obviously doing commentary after the fact. I'm not reacting to everything real time, kind of watching it back, trying to remember exactly what I was doing and things like that. But I think we're about to. Yep, there's somebody shooting at us. Can't find him. There he is under the tree. Just saw him under the tree, so we're trying to hide behind the wall here, get a little bit of cover, and we're getting shot in the back. Hold up. We might get shot through the doorway. Got to be careful here. We're definitely exposed. That guy is probably a bot, I'm going to say. I mean, he's literally just staring at the wall. You hate to see it, but we'll take it. Padding the stats. So it's 2 kills. And we got this guy out here. I'm going to try to move up a little bit since we don't have very long range on our weapons. Try to shoot him through the bush here. Probably should have moved forward a little bit. I was trying to stay like relatively behind the tree there. And we'll just hip fire and finish him off there with the last of our ammo, actually. And so hopefully it's safe enough to grab some loot here, and then we will continue on. Alright, so we picked up the crossbow. Don't judge me too hard. We'll see how this goes. Maybe try it out for a couple long range shots. Get a little bit of stealth, since obviously it doesn't really make the same noise that a gun does, right? But we got the AKM that we picked up as well. So we should be alright. Generally, since I'm newer to this game, I like to keep some sort of full auto weapon if possible. So that's where the AKM comes in at this point. And I think we got a ways to go. Yeah, we're all right. We're pretty close to the zone there. So we'll dance around here a little bit. Try to pick up some more loot. Maybe find some more action. Trying to play... I mean, I know you pros out there wouldn't call this like super aggressive or anything, but trying to stay a little bit mobile. Try not to camp as much. Trying to play the edge of the zone here and see what happens. So... we will see where we end up taking this route here through the field. Kind of trying to run behind like cover to cover here. I know it's certainly not perfect, but just kind of an idea as I'm practicing here, going super try hard mode, trying to stay alive. If anybody does engage us, at least we'll have something in mind, like where our next potential cover is. So that's kind of my strategy, running through there. And we'll run back up this hill, whatever is going on up here, and kind of get back to where we first landed before we went full aggro mode on whoever the first guy was that we tracked down. And we'll get back up here, maybe grab some loot. I don't think I'll be able to climb all the way up here. I'm not sure. The terrain is kind of weird, at least in PUBG Mobile. I guess I haven't actually played on console or PC, whatever. You can run up like pretty much anything except right there, I guess. So sometimes it kind of catches you off guard when you feel like you can run up anything, and then suddenly you find something that you can't run up. But hey, I'm sure more of you guys are just cringing right now, like this guy's a noob. But hey man, you gotta start somewhere. We're getting practice in, and obviously you know we're gonna win this match since it's part of our daily dub series. So stay tuned, man. We'll get some more action going and show you what led to our, I was gonna say victory royale, led to our chicken dinner. Right, we should be good to hang out for a second here, see what's going on, take stock of what we have in our inventory. And actually, I think I might have ran into somebody here. Yeah, there's somebody up on that hill. I don't have volume and recording the voice over here for some reason. The way that I'm recording it takes out the sound when I'm doing this. So we'll, yeah, that was probably a pretty terrible crossbow shot. Obviously, I'm a noob, especially with this, which I don't know, you know, I don't have a feel for like the drop off and things like that, what the range is like, how to hit those farther shots. So we'll go ahead and chase this guy down, try to get him with the AKM, maybe throw him off with that grenade toss. Hopefully that doesn't roll back down the hill at us. I didn't really see where it landed. All right, we're good. And he's just running away from us. So we should be pretty good here. He's just still trying to run away. Let's see, let's see. Is it another bot or not? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you guys would have shot him by now. We're taking our time, man. We're lining it up, trying to be careful. But yeah, we'll stand on this practically vertical rock and grab some loot, and then I think head back to the spot that we came from. Alright, so moving back in here, got to keep an eye on the zone, obviously closing in there. Let's go. Let's get some parkour practice. Look at that jump. Hey, nailed it. Let's go. Let's go. Pick up some more loot as we're closing in here. Trying to stay on the move, but we should be good. I think we're close enough here. And there's the zone closing in. You can finally see it on the mini map. We'll just make a beeline for the zone here now. Just trying to move in at the last second. I think we'll take a little bit of damage, not too sure. And hopefully nobody engages us here, but we should be alright. Just the first zone closing in. And there we go. We just got passed by the zone, but we should be good. We got those energy drinks and some painkillers. So not worried about that. And just like that, we are safe and sound, at least for now, but the intensity does intensify. I don't know. So obviously in a pretty big open field here, we'll try to find something, run to a hill or something. I think I fired by accident there, but I mean, low-key, sometimes that's good because that just like draws people towards you sometimes if they happen to see it or hear it. So sometimes it can get you some extra kills, just kind of letting people know that you're around somewhere. But we'll pop into here and take a second and think about our next approach here. Keep running towards the next zone here, next safe zone at least. And we got a couple structures over this way. Hopefully nobody picks us off through the windows. Not sure about my strategy here in terms of running towards this spot. Maybe I should have been more cautious and moved to those. I think there were some trees back to my left a little bit. You know, I could have ran up behind those in case somebody was in these buildings. I would have had some sort of cover, some way to hide a little bit. So just something to think about as I'm watching this back. If you guys got any tips for me, definitely let me know. But we got this guy here. We heard him coming up, and you know, like that, you're just kind of storming an open building with no cover. So I think the person in the building has quite the advantage. So if we let that guy get us there, I probably would have uninstalled the game. So luckily we're good, man. We are good. That's 5 kills total, 44 left now. Let's see if we can grab some more loot. Obviously we're right on the edge of the zone, so don't have to move too fast. Can pretty much do what we want here for a little bit of time. Alright, and we'll grab this vehicle. You gotta love the nice background music, but we'll get a little bit mobile here, see if we can run into any trouble, maybe find some airdrops. I don't know. Don't remember exactly what happened next coming up here, so trying to remember. I'm sure it'll come back to me, and we'll jump back into some more thoughts when we run into our next bit of action. All right, we just switched rides there. Looks like we're getting kind of close to the zone, going a bit in the wrong direction there. But I figured we might as well switch rides, get something new, get a little bit more gas maybe in the tank. And hopefully it'll keep us going longer here, or at least long enough, as long as we need it. And we're going flying, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh yeah, I do remember what happens here. I was gonna try to go under that, but obviously that did not work. And apparently you can't like walk over this or anything. If anybody knows how to get around this, let me know. I guess you just gotta walk all the way around. I feel like that's a little bit weird. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to walk over that in real life, I guess. Or like jump over it, crawl under it, whatever. But we got a guy coming up right here. Let's go to the face. Didn't even scratch us, baby. Didn't make a dent. We are good to go. That's 6 eliminations. And the zone is closing in. We left our vehicle behind. You love to see it. But I think we're right on the edge, so we are good. Just a tiny bit of damage. Can't even really tell in our health bar. So with the zone right at our back, that means our back behind us is probably pretty safe. Could be a couple stragglers running in at the last minute, depending on what heals they have and whatever, but after a little bit of time here, we are pretty much safe behind us, and we got the whole match, all of the action going down exclusively in front of us. So kind of a pretty safe spot to be, in my opinion. We'll see if we can mess it up here or not. But yeah, we grabbed the world's best off-roading vehicle known to man, obviously, and low-key crashed a couple times, but or once, I guess, not really a couple times, but we popped that energy drink, so should be good to go. And we'll head over this way, man. I think, yeah, we just got another one. There we go. Low-key standing still for us. We'll take it. And we're down to, I think that says 16, super small on the screen here as I'm recording the commentary. But we'll take it, grab a little extra loot, and keep moving just a little bit here. Trying to plan out the strategy a little bit since we got a lot of open land here. You got to think long term here. Think a little bit ahead. Not only where's your next move going to be, but where's your move 10 moves from now going to be. But that barrel roll, low-key fire, my dude. Low-key fire. Leave a like if you cringed at any point in this video yet. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think that's the edge of the zone there. Super small on my screen once again. But we should be good to go. Drive around a little bit along the edge, see if we can run into any action and hopefully not run into any more rocks. But there we go, straight launched in the bus, dude. You love to see it. You really love to see it. Totally realistic here. And I think we got an enemy up here. Yep, he is running through. We'll see if we can hit him. There we go. Nice and easy, taking him out right away. And I was going to run up and take that loot, but I'm going to drive instead, I think. I think there might actually be someone else around here. So hard to tell when I don't have sound going, but it looks like... No, I thought I saw somebody back there. But it was like the top of that rock or building, that like random shed out there, or whatever it was. So I think we're good for now. We'll find out shortly. But we got that zone closing in pretty fast. Probably, yeah, we might get away without taking damage. Depends how fast we can accelerate here. We might just be good. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Just flying out of the zone here. Staying alive. Staying alive. Let's go. Oh, we got somebody firing behind us. He hit us slightly. But we're going to make sure to get out of the zone. I've learned my lesson. Obviously, I've played a couple other games other than the ones that I've won, since I'm just posting like the Daily Dub series where I actually win the game. And so, you know, I will admit that I've lost a handful of games, and there's a somewhat common theme of me dying in the zone, so I've learned that it's not quite the same as like games like Fortnite, if I'm allowed to make that comparison, but you know, in Fortnite I feel like it's easier to make it out of the zone in a way. I don't know, I feel like the Pubg storm zone here kills you a bit quicker maybe. I'm sure somebody out there has done the math on that or something, but definitely learned the hard way. Had a couple great matches with you know, a high elimination count, things like that. Some awesome events that went down during the match that if I just would have won it, it would have made a great video. But if I don't win, I'm deleting the video and I'm starting over. So we're only posting dubs here on our Daily Dub series. If you see hashtag the Daily Dub in the title, you know we got that winner chicken dinner. So we got 8 people left. If we don't screw up too bad trying to drive a bus here, then we'll figure out how to get it done here. Pop another energy drink if we can stay still for a second. Gotta hold that brake and pop the drink at the same time. Let's go. Now we'll move on towards the next zone, I believe. Oh yeah, getting risky with it. Getting risky. Going flying in the bus, dude. World's best off-road vehicle. I told you guys. Oh, we got another enemy. Here we go. Here we go. Totally standing still for us. I thought we missed him for a second because we kind of just like drove through him a little bit. But I guess it counts as an instant kill, so we'll take it, man. That's 10 eliminations, 7 total alive. My plan here was just kind of staying a little bit active in the vehicle, get a little bit of extra cover. I guess you get a little bit more cover than like the dune buggy or the motorcycle, but obviously you're somewhat exposed here in any vehicle, really. And obviously when the zone gets pretty small, it's, you know, pretty obvious when you see a vehicle go by. So we're pretty much advertising our location here, or it's hard to miss any vehicles that go by, maybe is a better way to say that. Trying to stay right on the edge. But yeah, just kind of thinking about, you know, like I said before, not necessarily my next move, but like 10 moves from now, where am I going to be? Because that's kind of, as I'm learning the strategy of PUBG, you really got to think ahead with all of these open spaces and crazy long sight lines. And, you know, once again, just comparing to a game like Fortnite where you can build cover anywhere you go. Obviously in PUBG you have to find the cover, you can't craft anything, so you really got to plan out your strategy and sometimes just get lucky and sometimes just be more accurate than your opponent. We got a guy here trying to hit him with the AKM with the hollow sight. Love to see it. Really love to see it. This is kind of a more of a lucky situation. I mean, obviously you guys know we're gonna make it out of this since it's the Daily Dub series, so you know we won, so you know we didn't die here, but certainly a risky situation, and we could have easily gotten sniped from this guy or a third party, but we just got him there. We will take it, man. We will take it. And then we got this guy off in the distance, I believe. Yeah, that is the last guy to left. And so just kind of shooting some Hail Marys with the crossbow. I'm sure you guys are cringing. I just really don't know how it works in this game yet. I'm sure I'll get a feel for it as I practice some more. I don't even know what kind of damage it does, really, if we even connected on any of these shots, if it would even be worth it. But I figured I'd try a couple shots. You know, I wasn't, if he hasn't hit us by now, I'm not like too worried about this guy, to be honest. And I don't even know if he knows we're here because he's kind of just sitting there in the open. But this will give away our position a little bit better. See if we can hit a couple shots. If not, I think we'll grab the vehicle and just kind of storm in after him a little bit. Yeah, we got to escape the zone here, living on the edge. You know, if he was a good shot, he could easily snipe us out of this vehicle. So definitely some things to keep in mind as we start playing better opponents and just run into different situations, things like that. And so I think my plan here is just to drive up a little bit, get to a somewhat safe spot, and then when we exit the van, we'll be exiting to our left. So I'm trying to keep only the right side exposed, you know what I'm saying? Keep the left facing the storm, so when we hop out, we can use the van as cover. Very simple concept, but that was my thought with going to the left as opposed to the right side. And so it's just a matter of chicken, really. Not trying to be punny, but whoever pops out first, exposes themselves a little too much here, is going to lose the match. So we'll play it nice and safe, just work our way up a little bit and take this guy out eventually. There we go, got at least one hit there. running around like crazy, man. We're just trying to connect. It is a bit hard with the AKM, but we know we pushed him back there now. And so he is also out of the zone, so that's why I'm kind of moving up. Trying to move to the left a little bit, so we got those trees up there that cover the sight lines a little bit, and then we're moving up to this tree here so we can actually get some real cover, at least for a little bit. And so as the zone closes in, he's just going to get pushed out of that current position. So we're definitely in the power spot. There's like no reason whatsoever that we could possibly lose this match. Unless he was just a really good player and hit me with the snipe. If I just like peeked out a little bit. You know, I got to start watching some competitive PUBG play to start seeing what people do in situations like this. You know, I definitely want to learn a lot more about this game. So, I mean, hopefully this game plays better than the last video. Like I said at the beginning of this one. Some of you guys did point out to me that the gameplay was a bit rough in the first video. But hopefully already you can see some progress here in our second Daily Dub episode. Hashtag the Daily Dub, man. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Send me some screenshots of your craziest wins, videos, clips, whatever you want to send. Hashtag the Daily Dub. Let's get going in the PUBG mobile scene. We're only like 2 years late, right, guys? But I just wanted to start getting some PUBG games on the channel and try some different stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and I'll catch you on the next video. And real quick before we go, this video is going to be brought to you by Shadow, which is basically a gaming PC in the cloud. As long as you have decent internet, you'll be able to access this. You can sign up. It is a monthly subscription, about like 25 or 35 per month, depending on the plan you select. Don't quote me on those numbers, but I have tried this out, so I can speak from experience. It is great, man. I played games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, all at the highest graphics settings, and I play those on a Mac OS computer. And so you can play on any device, man. You could play PC games at the highest settings on your mobile device even. You know, a lot of different devices for Windows, Mac OS, iOS, Android. I think they have a Linux client in beta or alpha maybe, but I mean, definitely check it out, man. If you use my link to sign up, you'll get $10 off. You can sign up on a monthly basis and cancel at any time, so you can get $10 off your first month with the link in the description or the pinned comment below this video, and you'll help support the channel as well. Appreciate you guys checking it out, and I'll catch you on the next video.